Hi, guys. Welcome to Sharon Review. It's a wonderful day in SkitLanta. It's a wonderful day in SkitLanta. Okay. Welcome to Sharon Review. Welcome to my co-host, Charmaine. We're in the, oh, sorry about the first live. No matter how I restart it I couldn't get it right. All right. So I'm just gonna have to Charmaine and and then I send the link to Terrian. We'll see how this goes. We're not echoing right now. Charmaine, can you say something?
Good evening again, guys. No, I'm not hearing no echo.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so with that being said, do you agree with Amber to refuse the house from Wayne? Do you guys agree with that? Or do you?
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah,
100%. There would be too much drama attached to that.
yeah, definitely. It will be a lot of drama. So I'm really proud of her. Wayne even clapped her and says, "Way to go, Amber." He go like this. You know what I mean? So I we do apologize for the first live. So this is the second part of it. And I'll listen to it. If it's not that good, I'll just delete that live, okay? Okay, so with that being said, welcoming everyone. Let's take up from where we left off. I see that Auntie Riri is doing a live at her end. You understand? She's at her end doing her live, and it's just us here. Um, just double checking something. So let me see what I can hold here. I need something to click on. Good evening, Sharon and chat. Good evening, darling. Welcome in. All right, so I can click in on this one. All right, awesome. So with that being said, it's a wonderful day in SkitLanta. Okay, so Charmaine, do you think Anthony has ulterior motive?
I don't know if it's ulterior motive. I think what I'm reading, and I might be wrong,
Mm-hmm.
but it's my opinion. When the lawyer told him yesterday that Amber was at her point of Amber
Mm-hmm.
was folding, it appears that Amber was folding.
Yeah.
Because remember, Amber
Mm-hmm.
lawyer told Anthony lawyer that Amber was emotional and that she
Mm-hmm.
was getting this. So with that, the lawyer told Anthony that, oh, I think she's at the point of folding. So I think
Yes.
what Anthony went this morning to do,
Mm-hmm.
Anthony went to test the temperature because I think
Oh,
he thought Amber would be there when he got there.
yes.
But no, she was not there. And Dave called her and she came. And I'm not going to say because I still don't agree with what Amber and Dave is doing or Amber
Mm-hmm.
and Denisha. But the fact that Dave stood up to Anthony and
Yes.
I mean tell him that let him know this is a part that I kind of liked. Dave
Mm-hmm.
let Anthony know that he knows that he's been disrespectful to Amber. He has
Yeah.
been calling her out of her name, and
Yes.
he was not going to tolerate that. And Anthony did not deny it. Anthony
Mm-hmm.
did not say, when did I do that? No, I've never done that. He said, yes, respect is the key. That's what he said. He said, respect is the key.
Yes.
And that was what I liked. And Dave also said to Amber, respect goes both ways. So you need to
Mm-hmm.
call before you go over there. Regardless of this is your house. And I understand that
Mm-hmm.
this is your house. But you also need to call before you go there because you know
Yes.
here's a situation. And that is what I liked about what Dave was doing. I
Yes.
also like the fact when Anthony said, you should see what I have in my house, what I
Mm-hmm.
have going on. You should see what I have my own thing going on in my house, and you should see what I have in my house. And Dave
Mm-hmm.
shut him down and said to him, you cannot compare apples to oranges.
Okay.
And I know he felt that because he know there's no way Denisha can compare to Amber in any form. It doesn't matter how
Exactly.
young Denisha is, because I hear Denisha saying something this morning. when he was talking about the 40 units that he was
Mm-hmm.
going to get AC for, and it was 9 AC a unit,
Mm-hmm.
9,000 a unit, and it would be 360,000. And she said to him, all that math is above my pay grade.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if she's saying that she's not a good student, or she was not a good student. She said she was well dressed, but I don't know. However, as
Mm-hmm.
I said before, I like the fact that Dave did show Anthony that I got Amber's back.
Mm-hmm.
I got Amber's back because Anthony never stood up to anybody like Dave was standing up to him regarding
Yes.
Amber. Because when he said, you're telling me about my wife, I know Anthony may be saying, you don't know everything about Amber. She's my wife, and I know more about her than you do. But regardless of that, Dave said wife on paper,
Mm-hmm.
because I have Amber's heart and she's got my heart. And I think that's when Anthony realizes that Amber has somebody who actually has her back. I
Mm-hmm.
still don't agree with it
Mm-hmm.
because I just listened to Wayne saying something, and Wayne was when Amber refused the house, and Wayne
Mm-hmm.
said to Amber, so you're going to live at that man's house, and you're stupid, because what are you going to do? You're going to live at that man's house, and he's saying something about Giraffe, and he's going to put her out because he said, what about when he started to cheat and you started to whatever, whatever. So I don't know if those are nuggets that Wayne
Mm-hmm.
is giving, because we know Dave is going to be going to LA to do this
Yes.
deal with Evelyn. I don't know what's going to transpire when he goes there.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be a situation where he might, I'm hoping he's not, but if he does, because I'm telling the truth, Wayne was doing something messy and it would get a lot of other people involved. But, and I know people are going to come at me, what Amber and Wayne are doing, are what Amber and Dave are doing are wrong. And I would prefer them to stop.
Video, it says, let me see. For now, you guys have a different situation for now. I think that's exactly what he said. Dave said to Anthony and Amber. They have a situation going on for now. So I'm hearing says, what I mean for now? You know what I mean? Something along those lines. But anyway, I was happy that Amber actually have somebody that stand up to little uncle. Let little uncle, because a little uncle stand up for Shayla and he stand up for Denisha, and he has never stood up for Amber as yet. So that is a good thing. And I'm happy that Amber turned him down. And well said, dear Charmaine. So let me get this video, and I'll give you guys the link also because we're reviewing the skit, right? And let me see how to do it. We just have a little sharing of it here. Let me just fix it up. All right. And oh, yes. And let me just give you guys the link also. Hopefully, everybody has the link, or you guys already watched it, right? Hopefully, everybody watched it. All right. And we're just gonna watch a little, we're just gonna review a piece of this skit, and you guys can watch the full one eventually after the live. I don't understand what's going on with,
Okay,
oh, here
I'm
it is.
here.
Okay.
One thing I'm glad
Mm-hmm.
Wayne said to Amber that she's not to do anything for a man. Don't do
Mm-hmm.
what she's talking about. Don't do it for a man. Don't do it for that man. Do
Mm-hmm.
it for herself.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to do it for herself. And I that is something really, really important.
Yes.
Because I always said I don't do things for other to please other people. I don't do things because other people is expecting me to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I do it because of me, and I do it because I want to do it. And I
Mm-hmm.
feel good doing it. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy doing it. And I'm at peace
Exactly.
doing it. I'm not going to do it because somebody said, oh, this is the right thing for you to do. I must know for myself that is the right thing for me to do. I'm not doing it because somebody tells me it is the right thing for me to do. I'm doing
Exactly.
it because I know it is the right thing for me to do. And that's why I was happy when Wayne said to her that You are to do it for you. Stand up for you, not because somebody else, you're standing up for somebody else.
Yes, and that is really nice coming from Wayne. So as you can see in that video, as Charmaine says, that was a learning thing for a woman. We didn't get to watch the whole thing. I'll play a little bit more of it eventually, but she did the right thing. And when we were doing the Shayla situation, this is why I said a woman or a young woman or a man, no matter if you have a situationship or you're married or whatever, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you want to call yourself out there, always have your own. When you have your own, it's the best thing you can ever have for yourself, because when that relationship over, some people cut it off immediately. It's not everybody is like Country Wayne in real life, right? That actually provided for his baby mothers, buy them houses, car, furnish the house, look after everybody, make sure the kids are good and the baby mothers are good, although they're not in his life. Some men does it in real life, but it's not everybody. Maybe 1% does it. But some men or women, when they leave you, they leave you. They don't care if you have a roof over your head. They don't care if you have water. They don't care. They're just gone. So the skits is showing you, young ladies and guys, even if you're older person, up in age like myself here, I'm a young chicken here. You know what I mean? So we have to take the lesson, what we're seeing, what not to do. You understand? They're teaching it. It's good to have an education. You're good to have a job just in case, because right now, Sheila thinks lying on her back, it's good. Because what she tell Delicia, yes, my yes, man. It's vintage. It's like Birkin. And what did Iman do to Sheila? He doesn't want that yes, mom anymore. The yes, mom have run its course. Don't you guys agree? Oh my goodness. And I'm proud of Amber. It's showing us that she's growing. It shows growth. It shows growth, and I have to give her the Amber character a round of applause. She did absolutely right. And she's right. The man cares about her, and she's not going to play about him. And as I tell you guys, the reason why Amber wants that 50,000 is for her. It's not for any other man. That is for her. Because if she wants something, she can go buy
You
from
mean the
that
50%?
with the 50%. She wants to be able to buy anything she wants for herself. She don't want nobody to say them buy her a house, they buy her a car, they buy her a restaurant, like our husband always say, I bought you this, I bought you that, throw it in her face. And that is why. So she said to Dave, when Dave said he was going to buy her a car, what did she say to Dave? I'll buy my own car. He says, okay, I have a down payment then. She said, that's okay. If I am Mrs. Young, then you can buy me a car. If I'm Mrs. Young, you can buy me a house. But if we are not, even when he take her to Carolina there, what did he, to Charlotte, Carolina or Charlotte, what are them place there? He wants to spend on her. And she says, no, that's okay. So you have to be independent. If the skit is showing us, we have man or woman, you have to be independent. Don't bother thing says whatever another person has is yours. It's not yours because it has an expiry date on it. But when you have your own, it does not have expiry date on it. Do you guys like that take?
There's one thing I keep seeing in the comments on FB, on YouTube, everywhere. People saying, "Oh, Dave need to tell Amber to take the money that Anthony's offering." Dave is not that type of person because Dave is all about his bag. Dave is all about his bag, and I don't think he's going to tell Amber
To
to
take the
take something, yes,
196,000,
to
are they
take
crazy?
something that she's not going to be happy about because Dave wants Amber to be happy. And I don't think it matters how long it will take for this divorce to go because Dave has Amber back. And as Dave told Amber, anything can happen because this is Scotland. That you have my heart and I have your heart. She has my heart
Mm-hmm.
and I have her heart. But what I'm saying, I don't think Dave is going to tell Amber, just take the offer, I got you, because Amber told Dave already that she want to have her own, and she deserved that. So
Yeah, she
if
does.
if if Dave tell Amber to take it, does that mean Dave is actually leading Amber to do something that she might not want to do something against her will? So it would be
Mm,
like is telling her you must take that deal. No, she don't have to take that deal. He can encourage her and say, so what do you think about the deal he's offering? Do you think it's something that you'd want to even think about? But I don't think you're going to tell her that you need to take that deal. I got you now. I think he's going to allow her to make up her own mind.
exactly.
Whether she wants to take the deal or she wants to walk away from that deal or she wants to say no. I need more. This does not. I mean, Anthony's rich, and we all know that. He said he told Denisha last night he has $20 million. That is net worth $20 million, and he's promising Denisha that she's going to be a rich lady. He met this girl 3 4 weeks, and now he's making promises that she's going to be a rich lady, and he wants to give Amber $192,000, and people think that Amber should just take that because that is what she's worth, that is her value. After even 2 years of marriage and all the crap she went through with Anthony, that is what they want her to walk away from. Because what? She have somebody else that she has to go depend on, like she was dependent on Anthony. She has to go depend on another man. No, she needs to take the money to get as much money as she can, that she can stand on her own. She can invest in her business. She can do whatever she wants to do. And I am not, trust me, it's my opinion, but I don't understand why people who just tell her to take it, take it.
Exactly. Well said, Charmaine. Well said. So you see, the skit is teaching us something. So we're seeing our growth. Yesterday, guys, please hit the like button. Tina is saying we have 70 people watching and we only have 20 likes. Guys, it's really important when you come on in, hit the like button. It actually helped me and it help us that we can still come on and do our live. You know what I mean? Get us into the algorithm. It's really appreciated. Okay, horrible things happen, but you know, at the end of the day, we're here and we're supporting each other. Thank you very much, Tina. Okay, so let's take some of the comments here. Let's do some comments. Let's see what the chat is saying. All right, so if we welcome in everybody in Sharon. So we have Sanita in the house, Tina, Alani, Nicole, Rhonda, Patsy, welcome in Patsy, Antoinette, T Baby. We have Tina Young, okay, Lee Major, welcome in. Um, Marianne West, Miss T, or is it Miss Nice? That's Miss T, okay. Michael, Rhonda. We also have Twyla, welcome in. Nata, Steffi Mac, Trapstar, is it Trapstar? I know Twyla. Okay, I think I said that already. Trapstar, hi Trapstar, how are you doing? Hi Hero, welcome in, welcome in. Hi Belinda, welcome in. Nata, welcome in Nata, welcome in O. All right, so welcome in everybody. All right, we have 75 watching. Please hit the like button. It doesn't cost a thing to hit the like button. It doesn't cost a thing.
But you see, the funny thing is,
So
everybody, all the men calling, well, some of the ladies too, calling Wayne. Who is the only person that's not called Wayne and Wayne called them twice? Amber. Amber has
yeah,
not called Wayne since whatever happened. The
No,
last
she did. She called him once to talk to Anthony.
yeah, I was just about to say it. That was about a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was a few weeks ago. Amber called him to talk to Anthony. But it's not like she called to ask a favor. That's what she did. She called to ask him a favor. She did not call him complaining about anything. Tell
Mm-hmm.
him that this is happening and do you think I should do this? Most people who call him, they're not asking for any favors. They're asking for advice. What do you think I should do? Delicia call about Shayla and Iman. What do you think I should do? Shayla call about Iman. What do you think I should do? Anthony call about Amber and Wayne. What do you think I should do? Or telling him about them. Up until now, Anthony has not called Wayne to tell Wayne that I learned some stuff about Denisha and I don't know. But you see, last night he was leading with his money again because he
Mm-hmm.
realized that maybe this is the only way he can keep Denisha. He has to tell Denisha that
Mm-hmm.
he has money and for Denisha to stay with him because he knows what he's doing. And he knows that Amber told him that that girl don't want you. And he realized that what Amber said is true. That girl really don't want him. Yes, she's going to give him breakfast and she'll cook his dinner, all that, because that is all part of her plan. That is all part of her plan. She has $20 million on the line right now. So you think she's not going to get up and feed him? Thinking about that
Exactly.
$20 million? Heck yes. She'll be doing
Exactly.
all that she needs to do because she realized that he told her, you're a rich woman. So she's going to do everything in her power to keep that promise that he made to her. She's doing her part to keep that promise. We are going to live, you, me, and our sons are going to live happily ever after.
Exactly.
So right now, I don't think she is even thinking about the happily ever after. She's just thinking about the 20 million that he told her that he has.
Mm-hmm.
Last night when he said we are downstairs, Kai is upstairs in his room playing games, so we can be downstairs. And she said, not downstairs, not downstairs, not downstairs. And Anthony said, I just told you that I have 20 million. I mean, I'm valued worth $20 million. So you see, even when she's refusing him something, he's trying to buy it. And Amber told him that you're going to be buying it because that's what he was doing last night. When she refused him going into the house, he was just telling her about the money still. I have 20 million. I just told you I have 20 million. So what does that? What are you saying? So because I told you I have 20 million, I need to be all into you. She said not downstairs. So she's telling him
Mm-hmm.
she knows what she's doing. She's using him, and he does not even see that she's using him.
You know what? Maybe he never used to. I think, in my opinion, I think he never used to tell Amber how much money he has. So with Denisha, he decided to tell Denisha. You think that's what he's doing, Sharon? Or he's just leading with money again
He's just
to
leading
get
with money.
somebody?
He's leading, all he's doing is leading with money because you know something? When he met Amber, Amber had some money. She might not have the
Mm-hmm.
millions, but she had some money. Because
Mm-hmm.
when they went into the first time they did business together, she came up with 90,000 and he came up with 90,000
Yeah,
to
exactly.
make that 180,000 to invest in the bar. So you know she had some money somewhere that she could come up with $90,000. Denisha can barely pay for because Denisha told what's her name that she has enrolled him into some basketball camp, and now that the pay is cut and blah blah blah. So Denisha does not have any money laying around to do anything. So she's looking. That is why she get with Anthony because
Yeah.
once what's her name told her that her pay is cut, she said,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? That same day she came back and she said, you know what? I'm going to rope this man in. I don't care. He has the money and I need the money. and she has been going at it, and people saying, but she never asked him for anything. No, she don't have to, because she know how to get it. She cooks for
Exactly.
him and she show her appreciation. Men
Yeah.
like that. Men
Exactly.
like
They
women
do.
who are grateful.
Yeah, they
Men
do.
like women who said, thank you, I appreciate you for all
Mm-hmm.
that you're doing for me, all that you're doing for my son. She was emotional when she see Kai's room. And that is the thing Anthony wanted from Amber. That was, and Amber used to show appreciation. But Denisha is going because Denisha needs something from Anthony. Amber did not really need anything. She was, when they got married, she there was the expectation that he was taking care of the house and he was doing all of that. But with Denisha is doing all of that because she's not Mrs. Dalton. And she wants to make sure that she is where she is to get what she needs. That's it.
I get you.
Yeah, and Rhonda, you're right. Next week, I don't know if it's going to wait until next week, because the moment Angelina finds out that Iman is no longer in with Shayla, that Iman broke up with Shayla, she's
Mm-hmm.
going to kick her everything in high gear, because she is going to make sure that because she know Amber is out, and she's going to make sure that Shayla is in that house.
Mm-hmm.
So Danisha not going to be in there, and Shayla will tell her. I don't think yes, did Shayla told her about the room?
Yes.
Shayla told her about the room that he made for Kai.
Yeah.
So I know she's going to kick whatever she's kicking in high gear. And I don't know if Anthony and Denisha will weather it, because I think there's some things in Denisha's background that she might not want people to know about.
Yeah.
And Anthony might not receive it well, because we know Anthony is all about image and ego. So we will see what happens. But I don't think Anthony is going to get back with Sheila. That is the part, because I don't think whatever Angelina is going to do, Angelina and Anthony is not going to get back with Sheila. So,
What can
yeah.
we hold? Mm-mm.
Hmm?
You have no question you want us to poll?
Yeah, I mean, everybody wants to know why Anthony went to. So you should maybe ask, should Anthony have gone to Dave's house without telling Amber? Or should
Okay.
Anthony have gone to Dave's house? Period. Yes
Mm-hmm.
or no? Tina, you're right. Anthony knows deep down, because Anthony, okay, Anthony has been with Shayla. Anthony has been with Rolanda. Anthony has been with Shayla. Anthony has been with Amber. All the three people that he was with, they were loving.
Yeah.
They were always, they show a different side of them to him. They bear their soul. This girl doesn't. She's cold. She will, yes, she's cooking and she's doing all of that. But in terms of the chemistry, and even when he was hugging on her, she was not receptive to it.
Mm-hmm.
She only started to smile when she heard about the $20 million. That
Yeah.
was it. But she was still like, when you look at her face, it's like she's saying, why is he touching me? She's just saying, oh God, I'm just here for the money. He doesn't have to even touch me. That is the vibe I get from her. Why are you touching me? I'm here for the money. You don't have to touch me.
Yeah. Hear what you guys are saying here. So there is a new skit I see drop that says Ron disrespected PR in front of Anthony.
In front of
Okay, so
Anthony. Dylan. Oh, disrespect Anthony in front of Pierre and
you know, now I have to see if I can get us back on the screen. And let me see if I can get our template. Okay, there. So we're back on the screen. So that is a wonderful thing. Wayne was so proud of Amber, and that is what we loved. He is proud of her, and that's kudos to her. You know what I mean? So once again, we will give Amber a round of applause for growing. It's the first I ever seen growth. But I hope now the writer is not gonna come make anything happen. I just want her to be honest with him. I know we're not into what Amber did with you know what I mean in that part, but we're going to give her flowers on here. We call a spade a spade. When somebody do good, we mention it. When they do bad, we mention it, right? So aware verb. I am. Sharon review. I am proud of Amber. Because when she took the car from Wayne, Anthony had an issue with that. So no, the place is nice. It's a lovely place. I wonder why she and I didn't like the house because that's a very beautiful house. But when she think about it, it would not sit well with Dave about the house. So I think, in my humble opinion, Amber is going to be honest to him about Wayne and let the chip may fall where it where it may. Right, guys? All right, so let me read this comment. Charmaine is watching that video. She'll tell us all about it. So I'm proud of Amber because Wayne could beat Amber down with that apartment. All right, thank you, Stephanie. Awesome. Well said, dear. And then Nata says, Wayne is judging Dave by his standard and what would do. He does not know Dave. He does not know what Dave is buying Amber a house. In the end, Amber has to make her own choices. Exactly, Nata. Well said. And then Twyla says here, Anthony has no right to go to Dave home to try to talk bad about Amber. I'm glad he got put in his place. Awesome. Well said, dear Twyla. Well said. And then Tina says, I am proud of Amber declining Wayne offer. Exactly. So let me give her some more round of applause. And I just want her to succeed. I really want to see Amber. Amber is the reason why I started this channel, actually. And the Daltons is not just Amber, the Daltons. Okay, so Tina says, "Oh, are you, Rhonda Phillips?" So welcome in again, guys. Nata says, "I believe what Anthony had done is to motivate Dave to help Amber get this divorce over with, so she can be his wife. Each time anyone came for Amber, he raised the standard again. It stood up for her. Yes, Twilight, I've noticed that too. And then, but it started. I wish they never crossed the line, right? So we just leave that where it may." But in the standing up,
When he's
being
telling Anthony
fabulous.
about Sheila and Iman breaking up.
Oh, that's what he did. Did you finish watch it? Oh, she's still watching it. Okay, so Twilight says, every time Amber tries her right or wrong, something dumb happens. Yes, Twilight. So I'm gonna keep my finger crossed that that doesn't happen. So remember what I tell you guys. God has a plan for the Daltons, right? It's not necessarily they're gonna be together. God has a plan for Amber and God has a plan for Anthony. Let's see what God's plan is for them. All right, and we're leaving it at that. I just want Amber to be. I think this is Amber's season and time to rise. And yesterday was the first time when she says she got her conviction from God, and she went to him and she says, "I'm sorry, Lord." So I hope we're going to see more of that from her and she get more deeper into it. Let's see what happens. I'm looking forward for this change for her. And I hope that they're gonna give us Amber here and then they knock her down 10 more steps. You know what I mean? Going forward, I just want to see this young lady wins. You know what I mean? She's hurt so many times. They've broken her 99% of SkitLanta time. So now it's her time to shine. All right, guys. Rhonda says, sound like Amber trying not to repeat bad decision that she did with Anthony. Maybe she will get it right with Dave. Maybe, Rhonda. Maybe. And then Tina says, we have 16 like, 56 watching. Please get the likes up and subscribe to Sharon Rico Review. It's really appreciated, guys. You guys come to watch. Please also remember, I know we get excited. We forget to hit the like button. Just double check to see if you hit the like button and it actually is free. It doesn't take cost a thing. All right, thank you very much for doing so. Drop star said, thank God Amber declined. Like should have said, ooh wee. I know what you mean, Rhonda. I know what you mean. Drop star, sorry, drop star. I understand what you meant. Oh Lord, I'm very proud of her tonight, I must say. And then Marianne West says, now if Dave buy her a house, I would definitely take that. Okay, Marianne said, yes, I'll take the house. Oh, because you know it have equity in there, right? So well says there, Marianne. And Stephanie Max says here, um, Amber said she's making Amber happy. So I know she isn't going to take that money the lawyer put together for her. And you know what, I'm disappointed, Stephanie Mac, the fact that I'm waiting to see um, Amber lawyer call her with that asinine deal that Anthony lawyer come up with, and they didn't show that. They dropped the ball there. When they're gonna make she tell her that nonsense. My goodness. Uh, and then here Tyler says Wayne gave a lot of good advice because he has been through a lots and seen a lot. Definitely, Tyler. And Eros says, Tina, I think we should leave Wayne for now. Okay,
I
okay.
can tell you, the Sheila news is shaking Anthony. He's rubbing his head, rubbing his forehead again. The Sheila and Iman news, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yep.
Okay. All right. I will see if I can get that and put the link in the chat and then we can explain on it. Let me know where to play in that video, please. And then Rhonda Phillips says, Tina Young, I am doing good for Friday. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing, by the way? It's Friday, eh? Aren't you guys? Thank God it's Friday. My goodness. Yeah, so here, Trapstar says, it's time for Amber to mature in her friend circle and with her exes. It's time to be a woman so she can move forward and enjoy life. She wants to be a mother. She needs the right man they visit. Thank you, Tyler, for that. Well said. And let's see here. Tina, we need to put Anthony back in the basement. I don't want Shayla, the demon, in there. The demon here. Oh God. I saw you got to Shayla. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Do you guys think Shayla is a demon, Charmaine? Charm.
Huh?
Is Shayla a demon? You finished watch the skit?
No, not yet.
All right. So Trapstar says, I love the way Dave stood up for Amber with Anthony this morning. He addressed the disrespect she goes through when she comes over. He didn't yell, he just straight to the point. Exactly.
I think Anthony is saying, damn, why didn't I wait? Because the way he is looking, like he's saying, man, I missed my chance. And
The
he's
reason why Wayne tells them, you know what? They're gonna put Anthony back with Shayla.
anything is
I
possible.
don't even get to watch it. What nugget did you pick up from that? I can't play it yet.
Nothing.
I'll
It's,
click and
it's,
put the
it's
link in
it's
for the
like
chat.
Anthony know that there's a storm coming.
Yes.
Anthony know that. I don't think he even thinking about him getting back with Shayla. I think he knows that once Shayla doesn't have a man, it's going to be on him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he remember the entire
Mm-hmm.
time when he broke with Amber and the way Shayla was behaving and
Mm-hmm.
all that. So I think Anthony realized that Shayla is going to be at his house. Shayla is going to be calling him day and night to pick up Kai. Shayla is going to
But
cause
she asked him
problems.
already to keep Kai for a month.
Shayla is going to cause problems between him and Denisha. And I think that is what he's thinking about. That this
Okay.
girl is going to be causing a lot of problem because she doesn't have a man. And when
Mm-hmm.
she doesn't have a man, she's going to be a loose cannon. So she's
Yeah,
going to
she
be
is.
causing a lot of problems. So that's what I'm picking up from
So
Anthony.
you see what they're so they're going to ruin the relationship between Denisha and Anthony. So Shayla can actually get into the mansion. So guys, let me poll this. Do you believe Shayla will replace Denisha? Do you think that's a good one to poll, Charmaine?
I don't know if Shayla actually. I don't. You know, the thing is, I don't think Chela is going to replace Denisha because Anthony is the only. I don't think it is a situation where Anthony's thinking that he wants to get back with Sheila. I think what he's
Mm,
actually thinking is that Sheila is going to be a problem for him and Denisha because Sheila is a loose cannon. Sheila is going to be doing a lot of things now that there is no Iman. Sheila might be telling Denisha that Anthony wanted to marry me and whatever, whatever. So I think that is why Anthony started rubbing his forehead because he knows that the storm will be coming his way.
okay. All right. So I'm polling. Will Shayla cause issue for Anthony and Denisha?
Of
All
course
right.
she is.
So I'm putting that in the chat. Guys, please get the like button up, please. I'd really appreciate it.
She
It
is
doesn't
going to
cost
cause
a
trouble
thing.
between Denisha and Anthony. She is. She's going to cause
Mm-hmm.
so much trouble along with her mother. And that is what Anthony's sensing because he
Yeah.
knows Shayla. And he knows Shayla is going to now be popping up. He knows Shayla. And he
Mm-hmm.
knows Shayla is going to be causing trouble for him. And
Let
Shayla
me
will call
ask
him
you
in the
something.
dead of the night.
Why you're hiding your face?
Shayla
It's
will be
just,
calling, no, Shayla will be calling Anthony in the
yeah,
dead of
nobody
the
will
night.
be safe from Shayla.
Shayla will be calling Anthony in the dead of the night to pick up Kai.
Mm,
Anthony's going to get so much call from Shayla to
mm-hmm.
come for Kai, or when she's passing out, he might have to go over there to calm her down. She's going to want to do crazy things because Anthony knows Shayla.
Yeah.
Anthony
Thank you,
knows Shayla.
Tina.
So because of that,
Get
he
the likes
knows
up,
that there's
right?
going to be a situation between
Mhm.
him and because
Thank
he
you,
cannot control
everyone, for
Shayla.
hitting the like button.
You know, he cannot control Shayla because he know he cannot control Shayla. This is what Denisha is not going to put up with. Denisha is going to tell him no because you can't control your baby mama and you tell me that you're going to handle it and you're not handling it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why Anthony started rubbing his forehead. It's not a
All
matter
right.
of him circling the block. It's the fact that he knows that with Shayla and Iman,
Mm-hmm.
said that, I mean, fairy tale, just like you used to sell her fairy tale. He sell her fairy tales just like you used to sell her fairy tales.
Okay, so look at what Trap Star say in the video.
I don't think Sheila and Anthony will get back together. I don't think so because I think at the end of the day, because I think Anthony really liked Anisha, and I think
Mm-hmm.
and Sheila is the reason for Anthony and Anisha to break up. He's going to despise her. He's going
Yeah,
to despise
I
Angelina
bet.
because he's going to say you are the cause of what. Not first, he's going to say you are the cause of my marriage, especially if
Shayla
he
will
has
be
to
the
pay,
problem. He will
especially if
understand he lost
he
a good girl, Amber. Yes.
especially especially if he has to pay Shayla some money.
Mm.
Especially if he has to pay Amber some hefty money because he's going to look at Shayla to say you were the cause of me and Amber breaking up, and you again caused me and Denisha to break up. So I think that ship with Shayla and Anthony has
Yeah.
sailed, and I can be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I can be wrong, but this is my opinion. I think that ship has sailed, and when Angelina and Sheila start, Anthony is going to despise them because of what they're about to do to Denisha and Denisha's son.
Okay. So we are going to show you the skit that Anthony is rubbing his head. So it looks like Anthony is going to have a situationship. Or we don't have to show it because
You can show it.
I put the link in the chat for you guys, okay? So you guys have it after the live. You can watch the skit, the
You
full.
can, yeah, and this time you can see that he's actually feeling pain.
Mm,
This time,
because
when you
he
look at his
knows the
face,
origin is.
or the 2.98.
I need to place you up here. Okay, here it is. All right, so we just have to adjust back the screen. So as we can see, Anthony look like he's gonna have a medical emergency because remember how they used to show him a rub him chest? Now they have him a rub his head. I wonder what it's gonna be. you know. Sharon, you there?
Mhm. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, so we are wondering what's gonna happen to Anthony because he's rubbing his head for real. Poor thing. Oh boy, I guess him have to go say God look like God when him have that a medical crisis. I hope he doesn't have a medical crisis. Let me just poll that. Do you guys think Anthony is going to have a medical crisis soon?
Yes, because Shayla is going to bring him through it. And I
Oh.
don't think he's going to be able to deal with Denisha because Denisha is going
Mm-hmm.
to be saying, I thought you handled that. And then Shayla is
Mm-hmm.
going to be on the other hand. Remember, Shayla used to call him home how many times to pick up Kai at her mom and drop him off because she was taking off her makeup and all that. And she will just bring Kai over when she feels like and just drop him off. And it's going to be a situation because she's going to be going through a crisis, especially after she find out about Delicia and Iman. So right now it's gearing up for that. It's gearing up to be that.
Crisis. Okay, so I polled it that maybe Anthony is gonna have a medical crisis soon because that's what we saw him touching his head, and it looked like he's gonna be very stressed out. Oh my goodness, that's all we need. Honestly, I don't want him to have no medical crisis because I don't want Amber involved in that. Anthony and Shayla come out together. Because at the end of the day, if Anthony has a medical crisis, Amber would be the one they call because she's still technically the wife. Denisha doesn't have any jurisdiction about how to get him treated. And then Trapstar said Anthony has treated Shayla like his wife most of this marriage. That's why they're getting a divorce. Anthony loves Shayla. He don't love Amber. That's why he always mistreated and never supported her. Thank you, Trapstar. And then Eklund says, stop asking for help crisis with Anthony. LOL. Don't want Amber to help. I feel sorry for him. Okay. I'm not saying it's what the
Yeah,
writer
but the
do.
thing
That's
is, it doesn't matter because Amber
mm-hmm,
is the only person. She's the wife. The
mm-hmm.
only other person might be able to step in is Coco.
Coco.
Coco would be the other only person because she would be maybe the closest relative to him here
Exactly.
in Georgia.
Please hit the like button, guys.
But anything that happens to him,
Mm-hmm.
I think Amber is emergency contact. I don't think that has changed
Yeah.
because they're going to ask about his wife because she's the
Mm-hmm.
only person who can make any medical decision regarding anything to do with her husband because he's married. He's not divorced. If he was divorced, then, but he's not.
I'm muted. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Charmaine. It will only be Amber as his medical proxy that they have to call Amber. St. Michael say a sincere and genuine romantic relationship is between two people who are free and clear. Amber is not free or clear. Exactly. Well said, dear too, St. Michael. She is not free and clear as yet, no. He'll be fine, Denisha, Shayla, Piari, Angelina, and Coco can take care of him. Thank you, Chopstar. And then Tina says 46 like 57 watching. Please support by pushing the like button. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Tina. And for the 46 likes, we're just thanking everyone who hit the like button and who is about to hit the like button. We appreciate it. It doesn't cost a thing, just click the like button. Please click the like button. It doesn't cost a thing. All right. And then Lydia says, hit the like button, chat family. All right. Thank you, dear, to Lydia. And Eklund says, Charmaine, did you see how Ben is about to lose all his money? Oh, my goodness. Um, Eklund, we need some more. We need more information. Tell me some more, darling.
No, he's going to invest in Abigail thing, your thing, but Abigail might just take it and leave. Denisha cannot act because Denisha name is not Amber Dalton. And
Exactly.
if if they check, because most people, when you fill out anything in a hospital and they
Mm-hmm.
ask you for emergency contact, next of kin, all of that information. Remember, Anthony was just in the hospital, all of that. So all of that is filled out. If I'm supposed to go to any of the memorial hospital right now here in Florida, all they need to do is to do a fingerprint or a palm print or something. All my information will come up, and everything is in there. My next of kin, my who is will can make decision. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
everything is there
Mm-hmm.
because first time I go there, I wrote all that information and that is stored. So it doesn't matter if Denisha go and tell them that I am the wife,
Mm-hmm.
as long as it is not changing the hospital
Mm-hmm.
database or there is any, it has to be on file that she's
Mm-hmm.
the wife, or her name has to be there that she is his
Yeah.
emergency contact. But if that
Mm-hmm.
is not there, she cannot tell them anything because then she have to go show ID and her name is not Amber Dalton.
You know another thing too? You're absolutely right, Charmaine. Like how Amber has leveled up, and Shayla see how Amber leveled up, and she says that and Dave is a fine man. Shayla will not want Anthony.
I don't think Sheila will, it's not a matter of Sheila wanting Anthony. That is not going to be the situation. The situation is going to be between Sheila and Anthony and Kai. Because
Okay.
Sheila is going to be the one that is going to be stressing Anthony out regarding, she is going, maybe she's going to be calling the dead of night when
Mm-hmm.
she's in one of her situation. You remember when
Mm-hmm.
after Anthony went back to Amber and she and Kai would be there and Kai would not be sleeping and Kai would not be this and Kai would not be that.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the things I'm talking about. She'll be calling
Okay.
Anthony where she know that Denisha is over there. And
Mm-hmm.
Angeli, and then guys, you must remember, Sheila might not want Anthony, but Angelina wants Sheila to want Anthony.
But
And
she's
that
not
is going
gonna
to be
want him.
Angelina goal to get Sheila in line. Doesn't matter if
Mm-hmm.
Sheila is saying that Mom, I don't want Anthony. She's going to say, you don't know what you want. But you're going to become Mrs. Dalton, and she's the one who's going to cause a lot of problem for Denisha and Anthony as well. So this is where Anthony might actually suffer some medical crisis because of what they're doing. And you know, Anthony already is a weak back man. So yeah. But they're about to do, that is why you see he was rubbing his forehead, and you can see
Mm-hmm.
when he was baring his teeth, you can see that he was feeling pain
So
because
I asked the
nobody.
chat. I asked the chat if Angelina gonna force Anthony on then on Shayla. Oh my goodness. Oh Lordy Lord. I don't think I'm gonna look forward to that skit. Oh
And
my
then you
goodness.
know, you know from all of that,
Mhm.
Sheila is going to
She
want
wants
money
to
from
leave that
Anthony.
mansion for Shayla.
Sheila
I
is going to
wonder
want
why.
money from Anthony, and Sheila is
Yeah,
going to be asking Anthony for money. This morning he told Sheila that she was a very good mother. So he started again. Last week he said she was not, and this week he said she was a very good mother.
or what? Yeah. He told Shayla that she wasn't a good mother.
No, last week when they were arguing.
Mm-hmm.
And this morning he told her that I appreciate you, you're a very good mother or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And see, Eklin says Angelina told Sheila she will be Mrs. Dalton, whether she like it or not.
Exactly.
So I'm
Oh,
telling you,
I
this is
Susan.
going to be stressful. And
Married
Anthony
men not
know
keep
the
coming
stress
out.
that
God
is
will not
coming.
send a married man to a single woman. All right, thank
Yeah,
you,
but I'm
dear.
telling you, Sheila, Anthony, they know what the stress is coming. The stress that is going
Mm-hmm.
to hit him so hard.
Mm-hmm.
That is what is going to cause his medical situation because he's going to be stressed.
Mm-hmm.
Sheila and Angelina and Denisha.
Mm-hmm.
Because Denisha is going to be like, I thought you were going to handle that. And if Denisha leave
Mm-hmm.
that house again, it's going to be worse because Denisha is not might not want to come back. And it doesn't matter what he's offering, Denisha might say, no, you have to handle all of that. And before you
Definitely.
know, there is no Iman in the picture. Oh God, come on, people.
Exactly.
You know what's coming. You know what's coming.
So, do you think Amber is going to tell Dave about Wayne?
I don't know.
Let me ask the chat. Let me ask the chat. I think this is for the chat family also. I hope she does tell him. I'm hoping she does. And I hope she actually get a place of her own right now until everything settles if she wants to live with Dave when the ink is dry and the divorce paper, or she just want to be her own, have her own, just have her own place for herself. Maybe she'll buy her own house, you never know. Maybe she'll buy her, you know what? Come to think of it, guys, I think Amber will use that same person to buy her own house. Watch if Joe can see. I think she will. Let's see here. What the question, Miss Emma was gonna poll them? Believe Amber will tell Dave about Wayne. All right, I'm gonna want you guys to think logically, and I want you guys to be honest. Okay, we're calling a spade a spade. I want the truth from you guys. All right, thank you. Okay, here goes. Wonder where Charmaine gone. All
I'm
right,
right here. I'm not gone anywhere.
because you're quiet. Okay,
Yeah,
so
sometimes I do that too.
Marian says he said he was getting good divided from Abigail. Oh, he said he's getting good dividends from Abigail ear care business. So he wants to invest another 250K into it. Oh boy. All right. But he must, so how come he get that money? Marian?
What
Oh,
do you mean? How come
dividend.
you get that money? He's getting from the business. He's getting returns. When you invest in something, that's what come back to you. Whatever profit they make, you get that back. So that
Okay.
is what he's
Oh,
getting.
so
He's getting
that's what
profit
he
from.
gets.
That's what he's
So
calling
how
the
come he
dividend.
was telling Daniel that they couldn't afford the spa, the retreat
Yeah,
for the
because Daniel does not know about him investing in what's his name business. Daniel doesn't know that he invested in Abigail money. So wherever he has that money going, maybe Daniel is not even aware of it.
okay, so I'm gonna pull this question that Marianne has that she's asking. All right. So read that question, Charmaine.
It says Shayla finances are going to be cut by Iman. Will Anthony pick up the slack? More than likely, because Anthony is always going to be giving Shayla money because of Kai.
Mm-hmm.
The only way Shayla does not get any money from Anthony is if Kai lives with him, and that is not going to happen. Shayla is not going to hand over Kai to Anthony to live there. She might let him stay there for a bit. But whatever Shayla needs, and that is going to be another situation with Denisha, because whatever
He
Shayla
has to
needs,
take her to court.
he's going to give it to her. I don't think he wants to go to court. I don't think Anthony wants to go to court. Because if he goes to court, they're also going to look at his finances. They're going to know how much money he makes so that they know what to give Shayla for child support. Maybe that is one of the reasons too he's start having their date. Because he know that it's going to cost him.
Unless he buy her house, he promised to buy her house
But
before.
she has a house. She has a house. So he doesn't need to buy her anything. She has a house. So all he's going to do is pay the bills for that house.
Suzette is asking a question, Charmaine. Why does Anthony treat Denisha's son better than his own son?
Yeah, because Anthony is stupid. He
All right.
went to Dave's house this morning. He's stupid.
Do you guys agree Anthony is stupid? Do please hit the like button, everyone. Please hit the like button. Please hit the likes. Get the likes up, please. Please double check if it is it. Thank you very, very much. We appreciate it. All right. Okay, so and let me just come down here. Just see what you guys are saying. And Lydia said, Denisha is going to highly encourage Anthony to go to court for visitation because it's going to get super crazy. Do you agree with this, Charmaine?
Denisha is going to highly encourage Anthony to go to court for a visitation because it's going to get. Yeah, but Anthony and guys, we know Anthony does not want to get the court involved in his finances. And he's going to tell Denisha if he goes to court and they find out how much money he's earning, because the court is going to dig in his finances so that they can give Shayla what she's due for child support and whatever else. He's going to tell her that he can't take her to court. He's going to tell her that because the other day he was saying he was going to, and then he came back and he said, parenting, co-parenting. He did not continue with the court issue. After Shayla told him what did he came back and says? Parenting. Said co-parenting.
Okay. Okay, let me ask the chat a question. Do you guys agree with Auntie Riri that Shayla knows?
No, she doesn't.
I don't think she know either because she wouldn't keep that under wraps. She would be going because look at the simple little gesture that Tamara told her. Say Amber says she don't want you here, and she said, "Please don't let you know I tell you."
And she went right in there and asked her because that is Shayla. Shayla is a confrontational person. Shayla is not going to pass him on car parked there and don't run up on Delicia door pounding it. That's not Shayla. That she's going to drive past and then she's going to watch and see him and leaving and not say anything. Look what she was behaving at Wayne's yesterday. She pushed Wayne out of the way, almost broke his little ankles because we have little ankles.
That was a hilarious skit, I must say.
So I don't know what you guys think. Why they think that she'd no, she would.
That was hilarious. I thought she pushed him out down into the grass, honestly.
She did.
Denisha is gonna to highly encourage Anthony to go to court for visitation because he is going to get super crazy. It's gonna get super crazy.
Yeah, but and I'd say it again. Anthony might not want to go to court because he does not want them poking in his finances. Because if he tells them that he earned $3 million a year, they're going to give Shayla a good chunk of that for child support.
I thought
because it's a percentage. No. But they were not talking about $3 million. They were talking about less.
So you should get more.
That's what he does not want them to know how much he works. He does not want anybody because, okay, say this happened before the divorce is final.
Mm-hmm.
The court have his financials. How is he not going to know that it's not going to come up in his divorce? He does not want anybody to know because he thinks he's slick.
Exactly. That's why we always say, that's why Charmaine and I always says Anthony may be doing some illegal business if he doesn't want the court involved. Margaret says there, it's not Shayla's personality to hold back. Exactly. That's not
Shayla. What I'm saying. I can't see Shayla doing that. To know something and sit on it. What is she doing? Sitting to marinating. That's not Shayla.
Exactly.
Maybe that would be an Amber or a Zashri or one of them. Shayla. Nope.
Not Shayla. And then Lydia said, Wayne Little is little all over. I believe he ate some dirt, LOL. And then Suzette P says, he's paying her more than the court would award her, so it would be stupid for him not to go to court. Okay. And then Trapstar says, Anthony will pick up Shayla bill with no question asked. He wants to use her in the divorce, so he will keep her happy. Plus, Sky has to have a place to live with her, especially if the nation stays. What do you have to say to this one, Sharon?
Yeah, and I tell you, Anthony will start paying Shayla bills. No question asked. That's what I'm saying. And it doesn't matter what Denisha said. He's going to say he's doing it for his son. And
Yeah.
Denisha is not going to want to. The only reason Denisha would tell Anthony to take what's his name to court, Shayla to court, if Shayla was all in hardball and say you can't see.
Mm-hmm.
Now that Shayla is allowing Kai to come over there and whatever, she's not going to say anything about taking to court because
Yeah.
no, but and she's not going because guess me what, Anthony's taking care of she and her son. So who is
Exactly.
she to say Anthony can't take care of his baby mother and his son?
Exactly. Well said, Sharon. Suzette Johnson says, I'm ready for Melissa to return. Amber putting all her faith in Dave, and he will disappoint her. Well, let's see. Well, so far what we're seeing, we're gonna call a spade a spade. Yes, what she did fornicating is not right. Anthony's doing the same thing, but we have to call a spade, Susan. We may not like what we are seeing, but a lot of people may not like what they are seeing, but they've stood up for Amber. That's the first she ever have a man that's in her life stood up for her. You understand? And he put Anthony in his place. So if we're gonna call a spade, let's do it all across the board. All right. Thank you for that, though.
And then
And
Leticia, I don't think O'Neill did the scale with Anthony earning $3 million a year. I don't think that was the scale he did.
please hit the like button, please. Please, it doesn't cost anything. Please
But
click on it.
they can always do it again now that we know the exact money that Anthony's earning, $3 million a year.
Yeah, that's
It can
really
be
good.
more, but he can do the scale again with that $3 million a year.
Yeah,
But I still don't think Anthony wants anybody to know that he's earning that type of money.
exactly.
Regardless, he's not going to want to go to court. He'd prefer to give Shayla whatever Shayla asks for.
Mm. Shayla will get less than child support for what Anthony is paying O'Neill. They the scale. Shayla don't want child support. Okay. And that's what I was saying. O'Neill, they do the scale set no matter how
Yeah,
much
but
money
I
you
don't remember the amount of money he put in for Anthony.
okay.
We don't I don't remember if it was a 3 million a year or it was 2 million or what. But
Okay. And then Margaret says CS and a visitation are two different things.
exactly.
Okay. Dave hasn't disappointed us yet. Yeah, well, he disappoint me for sleeping with a married woman. That's the only thing they've done, sleeping with a married woman. So we're just gonna be fair. He slept with a married woman. Anthony slept with a single woman, and he's a married man. So we're gonna call a spade a spade. Yeah. And Denisha said Kai always welcome as if it's her own, not Kai's father. Exactly, Margaret. I saw that. That's why I was asking Charmaine this morning if she's happy, and Charmaine said, of course she have to be happy. Anthony have her there in his house and she taking care of his child. So it is what it is, you know? And then Suzette J says, Marianne didn't tell her about Melissa. This man is not her savior. That's what many are making him out to be. Well, we're just speaking on what we see right now. And we're picking up the nuggets and we're going to part them until we have the full scale, and then we will see. But for so far, anybody come at her, he told his sister, Evelyn, that Amber is an asset, right? His sister come for her, he stood up there, right? So we're gonna see. We're just gonna call a spade a spade. That's all, guys. Please hit the like button. It is well appreciated. Let me see how you guys poll. How the poll is going. The poll said here. Let's see. 80% says yes, Sharon. So what we just polled. So let me see what that was. Don't know why my mouse not clicking on it. All right. So we asked, do you agree Anthony will take up the slack when Iman cut Shayla off? And you guys says yes. That was Marian question. So 82% say yes, Marian. And then Margaret says, Sharon, Dave did not stand up for Amber as a man. He doesn't have the complete story. He doesn't know all the names Amber called her husband. That a paper gives the spouse power. All right. Thank you, dear Margaret. Because I also hear what he says that they have a situation for now going. I think I have to go back and hear that part. But that was a nugget. I forget to write it down because I was around the dining room table. when I was watching it, so I have to go back and take a look at that part so I can tell you the exact word. And Lydia says, I'm seeing what Dave mother share. Okay, I'm seeing what my yes. I'm saying what my his mother says. His mother says he's a thief. No, he's a robber and a thief. That's all I'm saying. So Amber need her own place, and she see that they are in love with each other, and that Amber need to stand on her own 2 feet and get her own place because she don't want the sin of the energy from Anthony to fall on her son. And Amber is there with him, so of course that is falling on him. And then we have Shayla there also in his house, that negative energy. So, it is what it is at the end of the day. But you know what? Let's see how the writers concluded this union to see, you know what I
Oh
mean?
my, Sharon, I got to go, baby.
Yes, baby girl, I
I
know.
talk to you tomorrow.
Yes, darling. See you later. Yes. So let's see what the writers does, guy. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we're just going to watch it. We're gonna speak on what we are seeing, and we're gonna pick up the nuggets and we're gonna call a spade a spade. Okay, guys? And then Margaret says the relation has not been tested yet. All right, thank you, Margaret. Guys, please like, please share, please hit the like button on your way out. Thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. And I will come back on if anything juicy drop. All right, my lovelies. And Margaret and Tina says 53 likes, 80 watching. Please get the likes up, guys. Okay. Well, then it is what it is. I will see you guys in the next upload. It would be nice if everybody hit the like button, but it is what it is. So let me just click on here, give you guys a run of applause. Thank you so much. And Tina, thanks again, Tina. Well done, Tina. Well done to all my moderators. Bye for now, everybody. Have a good Friday night.